Alright, welcome to Munchie Games with Bella Eats. My name is Bella, and today I am going to be doing a Munchie challenge. On the menu, I'm thinking of doing some loaded chicken fries with a barbecue sauce, a homemade creamy type sauce, and with cheese and some green scallions on top is what I'm thinking. So, if this is your first time joining in, welcome. Again, my name is Bella, and this game show is very similar to the show Chopped. If you've never heard of the show Chopped, it's a show where contestants are given basket ingredients and they have to create a dish in 3 rounds in a certain time frame. I'm using the ingredients that I have in my house today to make a Munchie meal. In honor of 420, with this month being April and at 420, I really wanted to make some Munchie inspired meals. So we already took our little gummy. So let's get started with our Munchie meal. There's going to be 30 minutes on the clock. Part of the game is that I need to complete the dish within 30 minutes, and I also have to have a clean kitchen by the end of the 30 minutes. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to show you guys that there's going to be 30 minutes on the clock. Oh, not 8. We're going to put a timer on for 30 minutes. Okay. So, here's what some of our basket ingredients are going to consist of today. We've got some nice thick cooked bacon. We've got some ingredients to make a homemade barbecue sauce. We will be using some frozen french fries and frozen chicken for this meal, but that's what we have on hand, so that's what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and get started on our bacon. So, to our pan, we're going to add in our bacon, because I want to top these fries with some bacon. And because we only have 30 minutes on the clock, we really want to get that bacon going. Alright, we have the bacon in the pan. We already have our first dish that needs to be cleaned. I already made some fresh water. This water is hot, piping. I think it's easier to clean as we go. Every time we have a dish that can be cleaned, let's just clean it. Okay. The next thing we're going to get started on is our barbecue sauce. Okay. For our barbecue sauce, I'm going to use about a cup of ketchup. We're going to use some apple cider vinegar. About, let's go with a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. I have some mustard. Mustard! That's about all the mustard I have. I need some Worcestershire. That Worcestershire sauce, where are you? Are you hiding from me? Worcestershire? Where are you? I don't think I'm out of Worcestershire. Ah, here it is. I found the Worcestershire. We got some Worcestershire. I'm just gonna put a couple dabs in there. Next, we're gonna add some brown sugar. Whoa, that was kind of a lot. Because this is going to be a loaded chicken fry, I really want some hot sauce in here. So we're going to add this hot sauce that I have. Next, it's time for seasonings. I'm seasoning with my heart right now, not exact measurements, but I would say that was probably about a 4th little teaspoon or whatever. I have some chipotle seasoning. Some Montreux chicken, just a little bit of that, and some roasted garlic and herb. I'll keep these on the side for now. Okay, we got something that could be washed. Let's just go ahead and clean it because 30 minutes is not a lot of time. Okay, let's go ahead and flip our bacon. We're gonna flip that bacon now. We got 24 minutes on the clock, we're doing good. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the chicken that we're going to be using for this. Minutes. This is the chicken that we're using for our loaded fries. Give that barbecue sauce a stir. Got one of these little bottles that we're going to put our barbecue sauce in. I'm going to rinse it out real quick. Have that ready to go. Whoa, our barbecue sauce is boiling. So that way it's not making a mess. topped with bacon grease. Let's clean up. Wipe that up. Okay. Now we're gonna preheat our air fryers. In the words of LaBelle, I love you. Let's go ahead and preheat. Oh, yes, I got my load. We need to preheat our air fryer. Oh, shoot. I had to wash it before. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. And let's move over back to our bacon. Oh, that barbecue sauce smells really good. Let's give it a taste. Make sure you guys can see. Here's your bite. Tangy. It's tangy. Very tangy barbecue sauce. Our bacon is almost done. I want it to be crispy because it's going to be topping. So we're going to make our bacon real nice and crispy. Let's grab a napkin, paper towel, whatever. And we have this gigantic bag of frozen fries from Sam's Club. Shout out to Sam's Club. These are going to take 10 to 12 minutes. Dang, we still got a little bit of time. I'm not going to throw these in just yet. Take our bacon off. Okay. Now, for this recipe, I want like a creamy sauce. I'm thinking like mayonnaise, ketchup, maybe. How about a little pickle? Let's do it. Let's see. We have some lettuce. We have some lettuce that needs to be used. Let's use it. Jalapeno. We have some jalapeno. We have mayonnaise. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we could put a slaw on top. Let's clean our produce with this vegetable wash. I'm thinking I'm gonna dice this up. Real nice. Bring y'all a little closer, huh? I'm just going to put that going to take the seeds out. Okay. I wish I had some carrot. We've got 15 minutes on the clock, Jess. That's all the jalapeno I'm going to use. Oh, I'm going to turn that barbecue sauce off. Wrap this up. Okay, let's add a little pickle. Let's check on our barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, that's that barbecue sauce. I want this to cool because I have to put it in a plastic bottle. So that's as much cooking time as I'm gonna give it because we need that to cool off. So let's just keep it on the stove so that way it can get cool. We have a dish that needs to be washed, but I'm not gonna wash it right now. I will rinse it though. We'll come back to it later. Okay, I'm working on like a sauce. And I'm thinking some pickles because this is a Munchie meal. We wanted to have a nice munch to it. I'm not going to use too much. I don't want too many. Let's dice those up. I'm feeling like some purple onion in this would be really good. Okay, we got some pickles. We got some jalapenos. Let's put the pickles back. Onion girly, and something is just telling me to use a little bit of red onion. I don't want too much. I'm going to go ahead and put the fries on. Or actually, so again, we got this big old bag of or idea French fries. All right, back to our slaw. I live in a small area, so I have a small workspace, y'all. That's why part of our challenge is to clean up the kitchen, because we have such a small area to work with. Let's grab a bowl. To this bowl, I'm thinking let's add mayonnaise. Whoa. Looks like we're on the last of the mayonnaise. Okay, there's not as much mayonnaise as I was thinking. That's okay. We just gotta keep moving. We have 10 minutes on the clock, Chef. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's do some ketchup. I'm going to put some of these. Let's do a little Worcestershire. Lemon juice. I only have concentrate, so we're going to use concentrate. It's creamy. Hints of spice. Let's go ahead and get this bottled. Okay. Oh shit, we have 8 minutes left. I should have put those fries in sooner. I should have put those fries in way sooner. Oh, whoa. Okay, we have 7 minutes on the clock. Oh my god! Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I gotta do something. Let's clean up, because that's part of the challenge. Man, where did the 30 minutes go? I thought I was good. I thought I was making good time. That just goes to show that 30 minutes really ain't. Beep! Cleaning. Oh no, making a mess. make it today. And I gotta try. I got to push forward. Let's take those fries out. Oh, we got the fries. I hope you guys can see. Let's do it over here. Wow. Salt on the fries. Okay. Thank you. Let's clean up. Where did the top go? Where did the top go? Hopefully you guys can see. Oh my God, there's 2 minutes on the clock. Where does 30 minutes go? Nobody knows. But let me tell you, it goes by fast. Let's get that sauce. Hopefully it's not too hot. Perfect amount. Oh, that water's really hot. Okay, let's get some tops on. Okay, we got our sauces. We have our fries. Oh my god, guys, look at the time. There's only 1 minute left. Let's get these in the microwave. Melt that cheese. Only thing that's going to give us some time. I'm freaking out! Oh no, my barbecue sauce is stuck. What's going on? No! Y'all, I don't think I made this one. I was thinking like, okay, I got frozen fries, I got frozen nuggets. I don't have to get those in. I can wait a little bit for them to cook. No, they should have immediately been in the air fryer because this is what I got, y'all. Wow, wow, wow. Not the best. Not the best. We've got some mess in the kitchen. We've got nuggets everywhere. We've got sauce unsauced on there. Oh no, look at that timer, y'all. Oh no. Chef Bella, you did not make the time requirement. Therefore, you cannot move on to the next round. L, y'all. That was an L because I didn't get my whole dish completed. But I am going to finish it because I have to eat this. So we do know that for this Munchie game, Chef Bella did not beat the time. She's got some unmelted cheese. Looks like the fries are kind of cooked. Chicken could use some more time. But let's go ahead and finish the dish and see the actual product. Just because I have to actually eat this. And I want it to be bussin' when I eat it. So with that, what we're going to do... I don't know if I should put these fries in. Yeah, first we're going to crisp our fries up a little more. Gosh, I still have nuggets like that are uncooked. That time really snuck up on me. Let's get a little more crisp on our fries. Now we're gonna make it. What was going on with my sauce though? It's like it got stuck. What happened? Let's take a look at that. Our sauce got stuck. Does it need to be cut? These are brand new. So that might be part of the reason why. Maybe it needs like to be removed. Let's try it now. There's still nothing coming out. Hold on. What's going on? I think there's a little plastic piece in there. Oh, yeah, I see it. There's like a little plastic piece. Dang, the plastic piece. So, when I was prepping for this show, I definitely should have made sure that the bottle didn't need to be cleared, because as a result, I was unable to put my sauce on. So here's a reminder to myself and to everyone out there watching to make sure that your bottle, it's not blocked at the tip, because that prevented my sauce going on. Yeah, it's got like a little itty bitty top that needs to be pushed out. But while we have the time, I'm gonna throw this in the fridge so that it gets a little chilled. I'm also going to clean up continue cleaning up because I don't want to clean up later. That's part of the reason why I made part of the challenge to be cleaning up, because then I don't have to clean up later. You know, one of the worst parts about cooking and being in the kitchen is that you have to clean up like all the dishes that you use, and you got to clean up after the meal. It's exhausting, you know? Let's clean this up too. Man, that was not the winning dish. That was not the winning dish at all. But I feel like I want to show you guys the finished dish, so that's why we're still on. I want to show y'all the finished dish. We threw those fries back in because I don't like soggy fries. I like my fries that have a little crisp to it, and I also like my chicken to have a little bit of crisp to it. So we gonna put them bad boys right back in. Right back in. Yes, we are. We sure are. Yes, indeed. At first I didn't know what I wanted to do with like this remainder, but I'm just gonna add it as a topping to the fries. Okay, much better. Our fries are looking much better. Let's get some more salt on them, since they're just fresh out the fryer. I was like trying to use my hands to get the food on. I'm like, it's hot. 30 minutes was not enough time for Chef Bella today. I have to grab all the ones with cheese on them, because my fiance does not like cheese, so I have to get those fries out. Okay. While we're here, we're gonna add some more cheese too. I tried to put it in the microwave, didn't work. A nice loaded fry. I'm going to add some cheese to the making. make sure there's no cheese on those ones. Let's put these chickens back in there. Because those chickens was not done. Not to my liking. Because they're frozen, I'm sure if you ate them it'd be fine because they're already cooked. But we want them to have a nice crisp on there. Okay, we got two different bowls. One has some cheese on it. Let me bring y'all closer so y'all can see. This is what it's looking like right now. We got one with cheese, one without cheese. So this is without cheese. My fiance doesn't like cheese on his food, so there's no cheese on it. I got cheese since I like cheese. Right now we're just waiting on the chicken to cook, so we'll be right back, y'all. This is live, so I can't, like, you know, cut it out or whatever, but we'll be right back, y'all. And I'm back, y'all. I'm biggity back, y'all. Because I'm back, y'all. You know, I'm happy that I'm doing this though, because it's just preparing me to go on to one of these type of game shows. So this is just practice for when I'm on a game show. What I would do differently next time, for sure, I would preheat, have that air fryer already preheated for show. So that way I could throw my frozen fries in and my chicken. I didn't really take into consideration like the time that each would need to cook, especially for it to have like a nice crisp cook. So I'm glad that I did this on Munchie Games with Bella Eats and not while I'm competing for like, you know, $25,000, $30,000. So that's why we have Munchie Games going on. We're preparing ourselves. We're prepping. We're getting ready for the future, because sometimes it's not always about the now. Sometimes you got to think about that future, what's ahead. You got to see it, you got to envision it, and I already see myself competing on one of these food game shows. So I'm just preparing myself at this point. I'm just making sure that I'm ready. And as you can see, it's good to do this because 30 minutes definitely is not as much time as you might think it is. And I can really see why on those shows how people don't get stuff finished, because man. But you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, because if we quit, we ain't never gonna get nowhere. So let's get back to the food. Let's see what we got going. We have our fries. We still have our same toppings that we had before. We got our chicken bites. Our chicken bites are in the air fryer. My air fryer is right here. I have a small workspace. I'm gonna show you guys my kitchen. My workspace is very small. And after we just finished, I'm gonna dump this dishwater out now because it's pretty dirty after this round. Looks gross. So we're gonna dump it. I feel like sometimes no one talks about like how you have to clean up so much after you finish cooking. Like, it's so annoying. And just keeping up with dishes is so tedious. There's always dishes that need to be cleaned. This water is so hot. Clean up our kitchen. Dump that dirty water out. It looked kind of nasty. But now that we got rid of the nasty water, this is what a studio kitchen looks like. It's small. It's got limited space. Oh, beep! You know the camera sound where it'd be like, cut, beep. Okay. 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 Let's check our chicken. Can't promise that I'll be good to you cause I am. Okay, doesn't that look a lot better now? Looks a little bit more crispy. That's how we wanted our chicken to be for our dish. We wanted the chicken to have a little bit more of a crisp. Let's top those. This is such a small bowl. Usually my fiance has this bowl, but with the way these are set up right now, you just don't have to have the smaller bowl. His won't have too much on it anyway. Okay, on this bowl, it's going to be super simple. So we're just going to add barbecue sauce. Oh, is it still doing it? It can't still be messing up. Thought we poked a hole in there. I don't want it to bust. Bro, I'm not about to play with you. Okay, that's all that's going on that one. Now for this one, this is where the extra munchie comes in because I like my stuff to be loaded. Here's the other sauce. Let's see if it comes out. Okay. This sauce came out a little better than the barbecue sauce did. Oh, this one will have some bacon on it too. Bacon. I'm gonna add these extra little toppings that were left over. I don't want to waste them. I wanted to add some lettuce just because I have it and it needs to be eaten. A little lettuce won't hurt. Oh, I actually should have topped the other one. Let's put some more of this creamy dressing on it because... Oh no, what's up with these bottles? See, I got these off of Temu and they are giving me a hard time. Okay, you know what? That's all the sauce that's gonna get. That's what that means. Okay. Let's see how our loaded concoction came out. I know that this has been a little bit of an extended version, but I really wanted to show you guys the final product, the vision that I had in mind. I did not win this competition, but that's just this episode. Tune in next time to see if I could beat the clock. Till next time, that's Bella Eats.